Yo, what's up? I'm in the van, and it's Thursday night. Jake is working late, so I am doing some solo work, and I really want to try and get this rubber spray thing handled so that this weekend he and I can work together on insulation. So I'm here in the van. I'm gonna try. I don't know that I'm gonna be able to do it all. First of all, because I have some stuff in here and I really don't want to take it out. And second of all, because there is a giant storm heading this way. And I won't survive this without the windows open, and so I don't know, we'll see how this goes. I will film a little bit of me spraying it and like the final product, but I'm gonna put my phone away for now because I really don't want to get this stuff on it. And Jake learned the hard way about that. He had a brand new phone and definitely got white spray paint on it, so I'm gonna play it safe. Okay, I just finished basically going over the entire roof, the skylights, some of the window framing. This is the product that we used, Plasti Dip. And I'm gonna close up shop because like I can actually feel you can feel the moisture. The raindrops are coming. I pretty much only used one can. It seems to go further than regular spray paint, but otherwise it acts exactly like spray paint. Nothing surprising there. So anyway, close the doors. Oh, I can feel it. I'm about to get poured on. Ah. Where I lock this door. Lock. I am gonna leave the windows cracked so that they can air out. Because after Jake did his spray painting, oh my god, you couldn't walk in there. It was like super toxic. So anyway, all right. Can goes in the garbage. Oh. Mask can come off. It's all stuck in my earrings. And I'm all sweaty. Guys, doing this in the Florida summer heat, maybe not the best idea we've ever had. But whatever, it's done. Look at it. Oh, I'm definitely getting rained on now. I can feel it. Are you dizzy? Look at these clouds, man. Experiencing this kind of weather while we're in the van is gonna be interesting. If any other van lifers want to tell some stories or recommend how to not get hit by lightning, I will be in your debt. Hey everyone, what's up? Saturday, yet another productive van day. Say hi, Jake.
Hi, Jake.
And Ziggy down here eating grass. So all is well there.
Put the first panel of insulation on.
We did, or he did. I did not. Oh yeah, I see it.
Yeah, like you don't really have to glue it because
it just stays in place.
Well, the panels, you can see in the bottom there that I like kicked it in.
Yeah.
Because like what I did is I just cut it bigger than the space and then wedged it in, and the fact that it's too big kind of holds it in without having to use glue or nails or staples or anything.
Well, and then we're gonna put other shit on top of it. So
spray foam insulation in the gaps.
Yep.
So that'll probably hold it in. But also the nice thing is if we ever decide we want to change anything, we can just pull it off. Yeah. We won't have to cut it off. We won't have to sand off the glue like how we did on the old installation.
Yeah.
And it's not gonna fluff everywhere because it's not all fiberglassy.
So, anyway, that's what we've been doing. So, as promised, we are working on our own composting toilet. It's coming along. The cool thing is that what we originally measured for is actually much larger than what we need, so what we're doing right now is kind of chopping it up and making it more compact. And there is the plush seat that we will sit upon. It's cushy. Should be nice. Yeah, that's pretty much what's going on right now. And then Jake has been working on insulation actually, and it looks fantastic. you can see. There you go. He's basically done most of the... He's done a lot of the side paneling, let's say that. So, anyway, it's coming along. The cab looks terrible, but it's coming along. Well done. It's video, you realize.
Oh. Why did you act like you were taking a still image?
I didn't.
I need to cut this toilet.
Chop it up.
I wanna chop it up. Whoa, it's a toilet.
Masterful. Hey y'all, what's up? Just thought I'd show you a little bit of one of my favorite things to do. I think it's so soothing, which is painting, lacquering, whatever. We finally finished. This is the composting toilet. I will give you a tour of it in a little bit, but right now what I'm doing is putting the first of what will probably be 3 coats of a protectant on it, because we want this to be as, you know, waterproof and sturdy as possible. After all, it is a toilet. But I started painting this one side, and I'm like listening to a podcast and chilling, and I was like, oh wait, I have to tell you guys, I'm like painting something. Things are happening. So anyway, I'm doing this. Let's see, what else is going on? Jake has been working diligently on the insulation. That has been his baby. And he's doing a hell of a job. It requires a lot of precision cuts, a lot of measuring. You know, it's kind of like a puzzle. So I'm like really pleased with his interest in that, because that frees me up to do this kind of stuff. But we're making headway with that. I'd say we're maybe halfway done with the insulation. So yeah, making good progress. And then of course, you know, doing our little woodworking projects on the side. And just so you guys know, I sanded the heck out of this before I'm applying anything. I took out the orbital sander and really gave it a good going over. And like, so I have to say, like, this making this composting toilet, it's been like the perfect way for me and Jake to kind of like test out our carpentry skills and see like where we're at. Because like there were a little bit of hiccups in the process, like figuring out how the piano hinge worked, like what side to put which thing on, and is there a way to hide it, and not really, but who cares because it's a toilet. You know, none of these cuts are perfect, although Jake did an amazing job. Like that's not a slight to him by any means. All of the cuts that he made are definitely more precise than the ones I've made. And I have yet to use the circular saw. I'm a little bit intimidated. But he uses it like a champ. He's fearless. We discovered more leaking. So at some point, I think what we're going to end up doing is going in the van when it's raining and see if we can just see where the water's coming from, because it's really not obvious. I mean, Jake caulked the outside and the inside. He, you know, went over every little nook and cranny. You know, I personally put over 30 patches on the floor to make sure that every little hole was sealed up there. But it's still coming in where that big weird HVAC thing was. So Yeah, we don't know what that is. So anyway, mystery continues on the leaking. But there's nothing in there right now other than insulation, and there's no insulation in the place where it's getting rainy, obviously. I'm not going to waste good insulation on that. So yeah, I think I'm going to have to turn because I think I'm officially at a place with this where I can't really manipulate it without getting my hand on it. I guess I'll go like that. But really quickly, I'll give you a tour and then I will finish up painting because the mosquitoes out here love me. I discovered last night, like, I'd already been getting bitten like every time I'm out here. Like, I live in Florida, like that's common. But they've been like ferocious and I don't know exactly why. So I'm wearing bug spray for the first time today and they're still coming after me. So I don't want to spend more time out here than I have to. And also Jake and I both work today, so poor Ziggy was alone all day. So she already got she probably got an hour of snuggle time when I got home from work after we went for a walk and I ate dinner. But anyway, let me show you this toilet. So this is what it looks like. And basically the deal is, for composting toilets, the best practice is to separate the pee from the poop. So basically what you do is you have a container for your solids and you get some like coconut coir or sawdust or peat moss, and you kind of have that in like a little container nearby, and instead of flushing you give a little sprinkle of that onto your solids, and that helps control the odor and also promotes the right moisture for decomposition. For your pee, you have this lovely funnel here, which I have secured to the base, and it's currently going into a 2-gallon gas tank because it was the most compact one that I could find, because obviously we want this toilet to take up the smallest footprint possible. And so basically the pee will go in there, and then when it's full we'll just disconnect the hose at the base of the bucket, the little container thing, pour it out. And then for the poop, so there are a bunch of different ways you can go about it. If you have a sustainable place to give your composted waste, they can use it. They usually recommend for like flower bedding or stuff though, maybe not food, just in case. But what I've done is I've lined the bucket with biodegradable plastic bags. And so my plan is to, whenever like we're boondocking or we're someplace that's, you know, out of the way and that's not going to be problematic, to then bury it when it's full. That's what you would do in nature if you were a pack in, pack out kind of camper, bury your solids. So that's kind of my plan with that. So this is the toilet. Note that some of the top of the line, most recommended, favorite van life composting toilets are like $1,000. This was, let's see, the plywood, which we only use maybe half of a sheet of plywood for this, was like 15 bucks. The funnel was like $9. The bucket, probably $9. The little like the hose and the washers and everything, and then the silicone, you know, that I use to like make the urine collection watertight. I don't know, maybe that's another 30 bucks in total. So basically for under $100 I was able to make something that I think is going to work pretty well for us, that will be comfortable, that will be similar to a toilet in a home, and that is composting, sustainable, you name it. So anyway, I'm gonna get back to lacquering. Just wanted to give you a little heads up, a little update on that, and then hopefully in a day or two once we get toward the end of the week, Jake and I will be back in the van doing other exciting things. Yeah, so anyway, bye.